This is it. This game of my rookie season. Kind of hard to believe. These 82 games have gone by in a blur. I know we're on the outside looking in when it comes to playoffs, but that doesn't mean I can't go out and give it everything I have one last time. So here goes nothing.
Welcome, everyone, to this 2K Sports Broadcast live in Los Angeles at the Staples Center. You're in for a treat as we bring you NBA basketball on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. They'll play this one here in Los Angeles. The worst NBA, they simply don't have the talent to win that many ball games. Well, it was the Los Angeles Lakers winning their last game against the Thunder in Oklahoma City.
And Kevin, you know, they showed how important it is to have a strong bench. I mean, when you are on the road, that depth is vital. I think they really utilized the second unit to extend their offensive assault and just really wore down their opponent.
And guys, I think what you saw from them throughout the game was teamwork. This is a team. Regardless of who was out there on the floor at any given time, they got it done. And that has to make you feel good as a group.
Bass with the screen. Clarkson dishes to Black and stolen by Favors. Favors screen. Burke can't get it to go.
You know, as I watched Derek Favors last season, he continued to develop his offense. He was a big, unpolished athlete coming into the league. He a force as a forward.
Lou Williams is checked in for Russell. And a switcher also for Utah. Exum's checked in. Hood kicks to Burks. There's the three. Another miss by Utah.
And he just hasn't been able to make anything this quarter.
Here's the screen. The open shot, world peace. It's good. Great play by Williams to set it up. World peace has got 5 now. Exum kicks to Favors. Nice ball movement by Utah. To the paint. Here's Kerr, and the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that.
And we know he's capable of those memorable dunks.
Yeah, and when he's got a lead like that, why not take a few chances? A lot more engaging and entertaining than just doing the old ho-hum one-hander.
A step-back shot here. Hood gets the bucket.
How about that move? You'll see very few players able to pull off just sensational stuff.
Clarkson kicks to Black. Here's Bass. Can't get it to go. So Utah will take it the other way. They come into this one following the loss to the Mavericks.
And listen, you have to take advantage of the freebies. And on that night, they did not. And that is why they just could not recover.
Exactly. I mean, they left too much cheese at the foul line. And in the end, it made...
Utah leading by 7. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. Exum dishes to Kerr. Here's Hood, and fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2. That's on Lewis Williams. The Jazz haven't yet missed a free throw. 5 for 5.
And the season numbers for them at the line thus far are really poor. Something I'm sure they are making a point of emphasis.
Guys, their free throw shooting has slipped a bit since last year, but not really to the point where they should be overly concerned about it.
Lakers shooting in this first quarter around 38%. They're looking a bit creaky out there. Clarkson with the ball. The game against Oklahoma City, very impressive. With 1 on the clock, and the release was before. And speaking with Roy Hibbert before the game, he helped illuminate their defensive philosophy. focus. Los Angeles will go for a different look here. Tarek Black, he's checked in for Hibbert. Bass comes in for Randall. Williams, he's checked in for Bryant. And it's Clarkson in for Russell. So Utah going with an almost entirely new group here. Derek Favors checked in for Withy. Kerr comes in for Booker. Alec Burks checked in for Hood. And Trey Burke subbed in for Dante Exum. So on the floor for Utah. Pairing up in the backcourt, Trey Burke and Alec Burks. Favors is out there with Kerr. And it's Hayward in at the small forward position. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Doris Burke. Hey, Doris.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Mavs really delivered. He had 9 points and was his usual self on the glass, grabbing just about any missed shot that came off the rim. He really was the second unit for his team in a great performance, guys.
All right, thank you as always, Doris. And another special game from a player that we know is incredibly capable for this team.
Yeah, and he proved his value again in that last game. I mean, he's a cog in their machine. No doubt.
Yeah, and they're going to need a few other players to lend a bigger hand today. I mean, they can't expect him to carry the entire load 2 games in a row.
Hayward can hit.
And guys, it looked like Nick Young had finally put it all together. I mean, he had a huge campaign 2 years ago, signs the new 4-year deal. Then last year, disaster strikes. I mean, he provided very little to the team outside of shooting the basketball. And even with that, he dropped to a career worst, 37% from the field.
Burks' shot is good.
You know, he's got a lot of inches on the defender in that matchup, and he can just shoot right over the top of him without worrying about being bothered.
Here's Bass, banked in off the glass. Bass has got his second bucket of the game to go.
You know, that's been a big part of their offense in the early stages. I mean, their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range right at the rim.
And Clark, they might as well keep doing it. I mean, attack the basket until the defense makes an adjustment.
Well, Greg, getting back to Young, it's tough to completely judge him on last year's numbers because he was fighting through knee injuries, ankle injuries, all kinds of things. Clark, they only played 42 games.
Yeah, but when he's right, he can light it up. I mean, he's a go-to scorer, but he just never got right last season.
Hayward against Young. Kerr with the screen on Young. Hayward. Here's Favors, and a good offensive board, and he gets the bucket. And the Jazz lead by 1.
Well, if this game comes down to the rebounding battle, they'll be the ones coming out on top.
They've had a strong game on that front, Clark, no doubt about it.
Shots good from Young.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
10 straight points off assists. That's very impressive, and it also makes the game easy and fun to watch.
Hayward passes to Kerr. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2. First trip to the line for him here. The free throw drops for Kerr.
At the line for 2.
Good on both. So it's the Lakers now. They trail by 1. Last time they met was in Utah where they beat the Jazz.
Yeah, and in winning that last game, they attacked the basket aggressively, drew a lot of fouls in that game.
Yeah, it certainly paid off. I mean, free throws and foul trouble for your opponents. Come on now. That's a winning recipe all day long.
That is good. 8 points for Trey Burke.
That's a terrific sequence at both ends of the floor. They block the shot and recover it for the fast break finish.
Young for 3.
That's the end of the first half.
And so it's a...
Kevin, thank you.
30. The Jazz. 33.
All right.
Well, both sides have assessed what they need to do over the break in halftime. We'll see now if one can pull out a way here in the third. Lou Williams is checked in for Kobe, and it's Jordan Clarkson in for Russell. Clarkson is out there with Williams. Then it's Randy. Then it's Brandon Bass, and it's World Peace in at the 3 spot. That's the Laker 5. Withy kicks to Exum. Here's Hood. He's guarded by Williams. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Kerr. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it 3.
Oh, I love that dish down low.
This is his second trip to the free throw line.
Not the best statistic for him in terms of his performance at the line. Very low numbers.
And guys, it's something that he's going to have to work on more and more because he's still not getting the kind of shooting percentage he would like from the line.
Jazz leading by 5. They set the pick. Exum dishes to Kerr. Here's Booker. Drops in the tray. Booker's got 2 now from beyond the arc in the third for Utah.
And it looks like they left the defensive effort back in the locker room, guys. They just haven't had the same commitment here defensively in the second half.
That doesn't go either for world peace.
His touch has disappeared on him this quarter. He just hasn't been able to get it going.
Kerr, Hood, the pass to Exum. And again, it's the Jazz from deep.
Back-to-back threes for him. The defense is slacking off a little.
You've got to respect that 3, or you'll give up points in a hurry.
And for Dante Exum, the first point guard chosen in the 2014 draft, number 5 overall, actually, he was taken over 2 other very talented and arguably more proven point guards coming in, those being Marcus Smart and Elfrid Payton.
And talking about Dante Exum last year, he showed scouts were right when they said he isn't a finished product. He only shot 35% from the field, put up much smaller numbers than other top rookie point guards like, Smart and Payton.
But looking 3 or 4 years out, you may be singing a different tune. And, Kevin, I think that's what the projections are when you look at this young man. He has length. There's a smoothness and a feel for the game that's raw, but still elite. That's why many scouts would still today take him over any other point guard in that draft.
Lou Williams won the 6-man award last year, Clark, in the NBA. He's not a playmaker, although he kind of plays that position a little bit. This guy scores the ball very well coming off the bench.
He really does. I mean, he looks like a guard because of his size, but he's truly an explosive scorer. And that's the strength of his game, and that's who he is and what he does.
Okay, gentlemen, 2 shots. 2 shots.
And he makes the first.
You know, and when you look at Lou Williams, he's always had a shooting guard skill set in kind of a point guard's body. Now, he's not just a long-range bomber. He will attack the basket and earn his share of trips to the foul line. And that's where he's really deadly. 86% from the stripe last season.
Exum kicks to Kerr. Randall grabs the board.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over him.
On the wing, Williams. Down low. And he can't jam it through.
And, back to Williams, sometimes it's better to own one thing, be a master at that, than try to fit a round peg into a square hole. I mean, he's not a really good passer. Never has been. That's not who he is. But he can heat up quickly as a scorer. And that's the side where you put jelly and butter on his toast.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Bryant. He sticks that one in from 20 feet away. Bryant's got 7.
What do you do with that guy? With his handles, he abuses defenders.
Here's Exum. Parked down low that time, and he got the 3-second call. And here's Kobe. With 1 on the clock. Nope. And the final period of play just about to start. And Los Angeles with some changes. Lou Williams is checked in for Young. And it's Clarkson in for Kobe. The Jazz also changing it up. Kerr's checked in for Favors. And Hood subbed in for Alec Burks. So on the floor for Utah, Kerr in at power forward. Hood out there with Trey Burke. And it's Hayward. And it's Gobert in at the 5 spot. Hayward dishes to Kerr. Nice ball movement by Utah. Hayward outside. Kerr the pass to Hayward. And the shot is good.
It seems like they found their rhythm offensively, and they're shooting the ball much better out of the break.
Hey, I don't know if it was changing baskets or what, guys, but they clearly look a lot better offensively.
Picked by Randall. Williams with a clean look. No good from outside. Utah leading by 9. Hood kicks to Burke. Sweet little floater.
Those defenders look like they're out of gas. I mean, they're getting pushed around on the low block.
Yeah, but they better rally soon because they've given up 3 straight buckets in the paint. Clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there, earned those free throws.
And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for Utah.
Contested shots and block shots. They're bread and butter defensively. They're giving up no easy looks.
Yeah, but they've been offensive defensively tonight because they've really forced the issue on D and come up with quite a few steals and deflections.
Looking at who's out there now for the Lakers. Young comes in for Lou Williams. And it's Bryant in for Russell. To the middle. Randall dishes to Young. From deep. The shot by Bryant, no good.
It just hasn't been a very good day for him, guys. They need him to start burying some of those.
Guys, I think this is a game they have to feel good about as we wind through the final moments here in what looks to be a solid win for the Jazz.
They enjoyed a big boost from the strong play of their bench.
Yeah, I thought the subs came in and did an outstanding job, Kevin. Those points off the bench were huge.
And on the year, this will turn out to be win number 34 for them.
And with this win, they bring the season series to an end, guys, with a split, 2 games apiece.
I'm sure it meant a lot to them not letting a conference opponent get the better of them. That's important to them for sure.
Just a quality win, and you look at the box score and some really good numbers for Burke. He was doing everything right, and the points came in bunches. Definitely had the hot hand. I don't want to say they're trying to run up the score here, but they do keep adding to the lead.
Well, I know you don't want to say it, but I will, partner. I mean, they're trying to run the score up here. It's plain and simple. They're trying to throw salt all in that wound.
He kicks it to Kerr. Pass to Burke. He dishes it to Kerr. Out to the wing. And so it's Utah easily grabbing.
Derek, your defensive pressure took it.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Many thanks, Kevin. And now a chance to check out some of the fourth quarter was all him. It was like
he had a very field tonight, shooting over 50%. That's moved so.
And that'll do it for our coverage of this year's final regular season contest. It has been a wild ride. For Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet.
I know money isn't everything to you, Freak, and I find it hard to say this, but I've grown to respect it.
this reason above all, I decided to go to the Houston Rockets. H-Town. Sis, all started here.
Yep, right here in the dome.
Yeah, when I was all about living the dream.
Yeah.
Knowing to be some nightmares. Salutations, I am Sharonis Jackson, portraying the role of Frequency Vibrations, aka Freak. I am from the Inland Empire, California, Philadelphia born, just showing love to everybody out there. That's an FOF.
Hello world, it's your boy Wade Wilson, aka Big Van Leah, Basquiat, and FOF, friend of Freak. Hey, I was born in Oakland, raised in Richmond, represent all day. Love y'all.
What's up, world? My name is Michelle Mitchenor. I play Cece. I'm representing Jersey. Shout out to my people on the shore and in the city. I'm now residing in LA, living the dream. Cool.
What's up, family? This is Gina Breedlove from Fort Greene, representing the Republic of Brooklyn, New York. I play Miss Martha. I wish you all so much love and peace.
What's up, everybody? My name is Arthur Richardson. I play Mr. Pete. I'm a GI soldier. That's Gary, Indiana, for those that don't know. And remember, it's not just a game.
What's up, y'all? My name is Anya Engel Adams, aka Yvette Ming Ching, and I'm originally from upstate New York by way of South Florida, representing for all the independent ladies. And just let them know we got our own, boo. Mwah.
Al Palagonia, born in Brooklyn, New York, raised in Queens, New York, reprising the role of super sports agent Dom Pagnotti. That's right, the man, the myth, the legend, the king, #1, the best. You see this watch? That's diamonds and platinum. Gold, forget about it. Silver, forget about it. That's like speed and power, and that's what I have. I'm the best, and I will represent you. Freaking and vibing, freaking and vibing, freaking and vibing. Go 2K16, yeah, boy!
Yo, hear me clearly and hear me good. I am Paul Garangelli from Petaluma, California, also known as P-Town, home of the Butter and Egg Parade and MoCap Madness, and I play the team owner.
Hello, my name is Spike Lee. I hope you enjoyed our NBA 2K16 feature film, Living the Dream. Dolly, a little faster, a little faster. You know I'm on the dolly. This is my signature shot. We had a great, great time doing this. And as I said before, I've never done this before. It was a very, 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 very great learning experience for me. Worked with a great group of people in front of and behind the camera. And you know what? I want you to see everybody worked on this film. So crew, come on in. Keep going. Keep going. All right. Freaking and vibing. Freaking and vibing.
Welcome to your second NBA season. Now that your career is progressing and your brand is growing, you will be challenged.
Check it out. Never knew a friend till I had a foe. Till I met her. Never knew pain in the next game. Never had a real team that could win the rain. Never knew what a friend could do. Never knew I'd be bruised all black and blue. With my back to the wall. Scrap with my dogs. Rap with my dogs. Cat with my dogs. Fly with me in the land. Oakland, Los Angeles. Real hard never turn around. Even if the youngsters don't wanna pull them. Even if the youngsters wanna meet the sun. We gon' rep to the death where the roots is from. These days another change. My heart stays the same. Like feeling strange, cause this world's getting so deranged. Each day's another change. My homies stay the same. Like feeling strange, cause this world's getting so deranged. I'm with my homies, yeah. I'm with my homies.
To be honest, I haven't really had a
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
That's right, it's here, the official start of the new NBA season. I'm Ernie Johnson, excited to be here once again with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith for another go-around. Moments away, it'll be the Minnesota Timberwolves going up against the Rockets in Houston. And for Houston, they've got the benefit of starting out the season right at home in an atmosphere that's getting ready to explode to celebrate opening night. They are going to be amped to go after win number one. And of course, Freak playing here tonight. You've probably heard his story by now. Lost a friend of a long time in the off season. Very tough to deal with, obviously. How hard is it going to be for him to get his focus back, Shane?
It's going to be tough, Ernie. He lost someone that he knew.
And we've been waiting for this day for a long time. It's opening day in the NBA. Thanks, everyone, for joining us here in the start of a new season. Ready? This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg alongside. And our sideline reporter tonight is Doris Burke. A battle in the Western Conference. This Houston crowd hoping to watch their Rockets come out on top. Houston's gone 3 of 6, 50% from deep so far tonight. Ariza outside. Feeds it to Harden. Pass to Kerr. Pulls it up. And there's Ariza. That's good on the assist by Kerr. Ariza's got 5 points so far.
Well, if you like offense, that's what you're getting here early on.
There we go, fans. Keep it going for your Rockets power dance.
Forget about defending. Just outscore the other team. Let it fly.
For Minnesota, they've gone 7 of 12 from the field here in the first quarter. They set the screen. Levine kicks to Pekovic. Lays it up, and despite of the excellent defense at that, Pekovic has got it all tied up now for the Timberwolves. And so here is Houston. Everly with the ball. He has 5. Off target from the baseline.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take.
Here's Levine, guarded by Harden. Shot clock at 6. Floats one, and the rejection by Harden. And here's Beverly. He dishes it to Ariza. Muhammad grabs the board. 4-on-3 break. Kicks to Levine. Out of bounds. Houston takes possession.
And here we have an opportunity to check out Karl Anthony Towns. Coming off a terrific season. 12th in shooting percentage. 16th in rebounding. And he's a shot blocker as well. Top 20 in that category last season. Great timing and challenges at the rim.
And as you said, one of the more efficient scorers in the league last year. He showed great shot selection, and more often than not, sent it home.
Pekovic with a screen. Levine kicks to Wiggins. Pass to Levine. Lawson on the double team. Jang with a clean look on target from 13 feet.
Just such a good shooter from that range.
And you factor in his height advantage, it's almost unfair.
They set the screen. It's Ariza on the wing. No good. And Minnesota now the other way. Here's Levine. He hasn't scored yet. That I'm sure will change. And Muhammad kicks to Zhang. Tries again. With the break in the action, let's show you the teams with the most second chance points last year. In third, the Rockets.
That's an effort stat for me. I mean, it shows you how hard this team works in the paint. They continue to pound the backboard.
Kent Bazemore's checked in for Houston. The Timberwolves also with the sub. Johnson, he's checked in for Shabazz Muhammad. The Rockets trail. Lawson outside. This is to Kerr. Lawson outside. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line.
Yeah, the defender all over him.
Greg, he got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
And he's got his first free throw of the game.
2 shots.
Second free throw, no good.
They should be in front right now, but he'll be relieved not to have come up totally empty there.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
Pretty clear. They're dominating that area. They've come out with a lot more energy and effort so far.
Outside. Jones has got himself in the three there.
There's a chance he could have a big game if they don't D him up more tightly on the perimeter.
Levine dishes to Wiggins. Fires from 18. And that one hits back iron.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
Harden kicks it to Bazemore. Pass to Jones. Lawson against Pekovic. And stolen by Pekovic. Down low. Here's Wiggins. The Rockets pull it in.
He's going to play his way right onto the bench and out of the game if he continues to shoot it like he has so far in this quarter.
Jones. He sticks that one in from 20 feet away. And it's a 5-point Rocket lead. And for the Timberwolves, they're shooting 47% here so far. On the wing, Wiggins, guarded by Harden. Johnson the screen. Wiggins drives in. Shot clock at 3. Johnson kicks to Pekovic. Harden outside.
Move the ball. Sticking too much.
The feed now to Kerr. Over to the left wing. Jones, the pass to Lawson. And the officials call over the back. A little too aggressive there.
You know, right call. Gave the officials no choice there. I mean, they've got to make that call over the back.
Yeah, I mean, he went chest first into the man in front of him. My goodness. I'm not an official, and I could have gotten that one right.
That misses, so he splits the free throws.
Tell you what, they haven't wasted any time getting into the swing of things on the board.
And even this early, that's a good omen for the rest of the game.
To the wing right side. Bazemore dishes to Jones. It's tipped. From the line. And he hits the jump shot. Jones has got 7 points in the game. Timberwolves trail by 6. Wiggins kicks to Levine. Pekovic with a screen on Lawson. Here's Levine. Here's Wiggins. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. That's on Terrence Jones.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without fouls.
And the Rockets making a change here. Capella's checked in. To the wing right side. Bazemore misses. And the Timberwolves with possession here. It's a 5-point game. 6-second difference between the shot and game clock. Levine, and it's sent back by Kerr. And it's Houston on the break. Lawson with the ball. Harden the pass to Bazemore. And Lawson with the drive. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. For Houston, they have made 3 of their first 5 foul shots tonight.
And looking at last season's numbers, down below 70% as a team from the line.
And those aren't the kind of numbers they can afford to repeat throughout this season.
No good on the second free throw.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this season.
And we reached the end of the first quarter. The Rockets on top, ending the first quarter with a massive 16-7 run. And back with the start of the second quarter in just a moment. We sat down with Freak to discuss how he's handling the loss of his close friend. Our thoughts and prayers go out to Freak Clark and his family.
Without question. I mean, it's a really difficult road to navigate, the loss of a loved one or a close friend. And sometimes, even though it's...
Harden and Ariza filling out the perimeter. Monty Eunice out there with Kerr, and it's Lawson in at the 1. That's the 5 for Houston right now.
If they could end every an easy layup for him.
That's a quick bucket there. Solid in transition.
Well, you know, he loves the chance to get out and run, and we could see right there why he does.
Kerr with the screen on Rubio. Lawson drives in to the inside, and stolen by Jang. Rubio outside. Begovic with a screen. Rubio with a wide open look. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in.
And he is really in a zone right now, playing and scoring with confidence.
Lawson right side. The 3. And the foul called on Freak. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Another foul would give him 3 before the half. Something to keep an eye on, guys.
Wiggins outside. Johnson a wide open look. That falls. Nice feed that time from Wiggins. 6 points for Johnson. Houston's gone to the three-pointer 11 times tonight and nailed 5 of them. Ariza outside to halt the run, and that one's good. Ariza's got 8 points.
And they're just raining threes on both ends.
Boy, I love the answer. You come at me with the 3, I'm coming right back with my own triple.
And Rubio kicks to Wiggins. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
Yeah, and they're starting to warm up from the field this quarter.
Adding to their lead, and you see that field goal percentage for the game steadily heading north.
They grab their own miss. Kicks it out to Ariza. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good. 10 points for him.
There you go again. A nice kick out after the D had collapsed on it.
Jang with a screen on Ariza. Here's Rubio, and a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here. The Timberwolves have made 9 free throws in the game, 14 attempts.
And a season ago at the charity stripe, this is a group that shot an impressive 81%.
And you know, a lot of times, guys, in some of their performances last year, their free throw numbers helped them win games.
Harden against Wiggins. It's Harden with the drive. Here's Lawson. Lawson can't get that one to fall. Minnesota's gone 3 of 3 from three-point land here tonight. Here's Wiggins. Here's Johnson. And he battles for the ball and gets the second chance bucket. Johnson's got 7 points for the quarter.
And that putback about as easy a bucket as you're going to get.
Exactly what happens when you don't box out, Greg.
Ariza has the open look. And a miss there on the triple.
And you know what? He's just not on his game. No doubt about it. Their deficit isn't totally on him, but he has not been an asset for his team.
And it's Rubio penetrating. Back to Johnson. He feeds it to Rubio. Just 5 on the clock. And he was camped in the lane there, and he gets the 3-second call. Rockets trail by 4. Lawson outside. Johnson with the block.
I can't figure out, guys, what's going on with him this quarter. I mean, he hasn't gotten one shot to drop.
And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Timberwolves.
Well, in the first half of play, they're closing out aggressively, blocking shots, a key indicator of their activity on the defensive side.
Yeah, another thing they've done well, guys, is getting in the passing lanes. They've been active with their hands, feet have been in good position, and they've come up with a lot of steals. That's making a difference here, too.
Ariza dishes to Harden. Inside. Kerr the pass to Montejunas. Johnson with some nice D. Timberwolves leading by 6. The drive by Rubio. Back to Wiggins. And a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls. Wiggins has got 7 now in this quarter. Houston's gone 1 of 4 from three-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them. Lawson kicks to Harden. 50 seconds left here in the second. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2.
Here in the second quarter, they've made all of their shots from the foul line. And that's a must-do when you're down. You know, it's been a bad day for them at the line today as a whole. And far too often, that's the case for this team.
And at the line, it's all about consistency with him. His routine, his stroke, it never wavers.
Jang with a screen on Ariza. Up top, Rubio. Ariza covering. 6 on the shot clock. The drive by Rubio. And a wide open look here for Wiggins. Had the space there, but it's off.
In attack mode and get to the line.
And, you know, the defense gets their money's worth on that foul, stopping the layup and not giving up the and one.
At the line for 2.
And he makes both free throws.
Well, as far as the league's big men go, he's one of the very best at the foul line.
Wiggins against Harden. To the middle and stolen by Jang. Fast break, Minnesota. Johnson's got the ball. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. It's Harden with the drive and the rejection by Jang. And so we wrap up the first half. Timberwolves lead by 8. And time now to go courtside as we send you over to Doris Burke from the sideline. Doris?
Well, you certainly have some ground to make up in the second half of this game. Where do you guys need to improve as a team?
I don't think we're matching their level of hustle right now.
Hey guys, settle down for a second. I noticed a couple of things from that first.
The second half just about to get going. Here. Andrew Wiggins. Houston with a big group substitution here. Capella's checked in. Kerr comes in for Montejunas. Jones checked in for Trevor Ariza. And it's Lawson in for Patrick Beverly. So on the floor for Minnesota, they've got Towns. Levine is out there with Andrew Wiggins. Then it's Gorgie down. And it's Johnson in at the small forward. On defense, Houston. Now here's Towns. He's got 7. Wiggins kicks to Zhang. That's good. Zhang's got the lead up to 8 now for the Timberwolves.
Yeah, well done to finish that one off.
Houston's gotten 1 of 6 3-pointers to drop since coming out of the locker room at halftime. Harden outside. Down low. Kerr. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2. Well, a bit of a tragic note for Freak. He'll be playing this season after the loss of a longtime friend over the summer break.
Yeah, that's hard to hear, and certainly going to be difficult for him to work through that. Going to be on his mind all year. Never easy to go on about business as usual when you have that kind of heartache and loss.
Jang dishes to Wiggins. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Chance here now for a three-point play.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
That's right. 5 of their last 6 makes were on the interior. They've established their inside presence.
Here's Kerr. Uses both hands to slam it down.
Now that's finishing your work right there.
Powerful two-hand jam. You're right.
And I tell you what, if he's got a few more of those in him, this lead will start shrinking even further.
Here's Levine. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Levine's got 4 points in the quarter.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
You can't afford to get him that kind of a look.
Well, you know, he came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you've got to do a better job of fighting over and through that.
To the paint. Here's Dang. And, yep, finally dropped after rolling around the rim. Zhang's got the lead, back up to 10 now for the Timberwolves. Harden against Wiggins. Harden kicks to Capella. Rebound by Dang. Zhang's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Got it. Good job in the low post. And now a 12-point Minnesota lead.
And really, it looks like he may just try to take this thing over on his own and really build that lead up.
Watson the pass to Kerr. Jones against Johnson. Off the screen. Johnson with the block.
That's something they need to do more of. Get after it on the glass. Go get those boards.
Clark, it wouldn't hurt. Some extra possessions would definitely help narrow the gap and maybe swing the momentum. I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
No question about it, Greg. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the officials.
Trevor Ariza's checked in for the Rockets. Patrick Beverly comes in for James Harden. Lawson outside. Deflects the pass. Towns with the steal. And here we go. Timberwolves running again. Shot's good. And that's 18 points for Andrew Wiggins. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Timberwolves.
The activity level defensively, I've really been impressed with. They've been in attack mode on the defensive end.
Yeah, I think you also have to give them a lot of credit for how well they've risen up to meet shooters to challenge shots in this game. A lot of blocked shots tonight.
All alone. That's in, coming off the assist from Johnson. And that's 20 points for Andrew Wiggins.
Excellent ball movement there, guys.
And that's keyed this run. Passing it with purpose. The D hasn't been able to keep up.
Here's Kerr. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. And now let's have a look at the teams that were last year's best from the free throw line. The Timberwolves second.
Boy, Kevin, I thought their coach really did a fantastic job of getting all of the guys on the team to realize the importance of free throws. You know, last year where they were great, excellent from the line. This year, they're hoping to do even better.
Ricky Rubio checked in for Gorgie Dang. Levine kicks to Towns. Puts up the baby hook, and Kerr pulls it down. Kerr's got 7 rebounds in the game. To end the drought, Lawson drives in. Beverly against Rubio. Down low. And it's Johnson that time on the assist by Rubio. 10 points for Johnson.
Boy, they are passing the ball very crisply right now.
They really are, and their last 3 buckets have come by way of an assist.
11 feet away, and the basket by Jones.
Well, he knew how many inches he had over the guy. I mean, let's face it, good decision to just rise up and take the jump shot.
Now Rubio. He's got 10. There's the dish to Towns. 2 on the clock. Shot is off.
That is some...
And we're getting underway here in the fourth quarter. The scoreboard tells the story in this matchup, but we'll see how much things... Checked in for Monteunitas. Andrew Wiggins checked in for Minnesota. Levine comes in for Ricky Rubio. Beverly and Harden, they're the backcourt. Kerr is out there with Howard. And it's Ariza in at the 3. So that's who's on the floor for the Rockets.
And that's got to happen if they want to have a chance to turn this thing around. I mean, he needs to just take the game over. I mean, it seems like he's been hesitant to pull the trigger.
Here's Levine, defended by Beverly, rejected by Kerr. Out of bounds, Timberwolves ball as Minnesota keeps possession. Muhammad, he's checked in for Nikola Pekovic.
Now into the lineup for the Timberwolves, Shabazz Muhammad.
Towns with it. There's a good screen. Clock at 4. Rockets with the rebound. Kerr's got 9 rebounds now tonight. Now here's Beverly. Defense is right there. Houston moving it around. To the inside. Kerr's shot is good.
You know, that's a case there, Kevin, of him making a pass to a spot and then he let his teammate run right into it. Well executed.
Here's Bosch. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. And the Timberwolves lead by 15.
And a sharp pass to set up that high percentage shot in close.
Screen by Howard. It's Harden with the drive. Bosch grabs the miss.
You rarely see him missing dunks, but the defender was right in his face on that one, and it threw him off just enough.
They grabbed their own miss. Rejected by Kerr. And here's Beverly. Screen by Howard. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. It's rebounded by Towns. Towns has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Levine dishes to Towns. He kicks it to Muhammad. In the corner, it's Wiggins. And there are the Timberwolves with another bucket.
He has really shot the ball extremely well, as you'd expect. Like we say, he's been making sweet string music all day long.
Now here's Beverly, guarded closely. Kerr, the pass to Howard. It's Harden with the drive. Muhammad with the steal. And now the Timberwolves on the break. And he gets the bucket.
And Clark, that's really deflating for a team to cough up the ball and have it turn into points immediately on the other end.
You know, Greg, it feels like giving up 2 baskets, the one you didn't get, and then the one you allow the opponent to get.
Goes up the baseline, and the shot is long.
You can see the frustration in the quarter on his face, especially with his team trailing.
The wide open look here for Bosch. Off target from outside. Rockets trail by 19. Here's Kerr. Howard in the post. He's covered by Bosch.
Look at what Howard has done so far. He has 9 points and 2 rejections.
At the line for your Rockets.
And he knocks down the first one.
2 shots.
And both free throws good for Howard. Here's Levine. There's a screen. Shot from free throw range. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. Kerr's got 11 rebounds in the game.
He just has not been able to get into that groove yet, guys. But as a whole, it hasn't affected them too much.
And the shooting has really been there for him today. But he may have to take it upon himself to continue to carry this team and try and get out of this hole.
I've really appreciated their activity in the post today. I mean, their movement down low has been great.
Oh, that's right on the money. They've generated a lot of easy opportunities on the inside.
Rockets trail by 17. And Beverly kicks to Harden. Kerr dishes to Howard. Minnesota with the rebound. They led the game at 1 point by 20. Here's Levine. Ariza covering. Bosch, a screen on Ariza. Levine passes to Bosch. Here's Towns. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
And really, I like the fact that even with the big lead, they never coasted.
To me, that's a sign of a really good team, Greg, because you should always be playing against the game and yourself. I know there's an opponent out there, but when you have a lead, it's all about continuing to execute, do what you do, and stay true to that. And I like that aggressiveness and full speed ahead kind of attack that they have.
He had 6 points from long range in the first half, but nothing's fallen here since. And tonight's battle is going to end with a very clear winner, leaving nothing to chance. Impressive win for the Timberwolves.
You know, it's tough to put your finger on the deciding factor in this one, but I'd say that the shooting accuracy made the difference.
Shot quality and better overall shooting.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And this is a great way for them to kick off this season series. 2 more games ahead, and they've taken the mental advantage with this win tonight.
Greg, I don't think it'll play out quite that simply, though. The team coming out on the losing end of game 1 is just that much more motivated to get even in game 2 and 3. So I think the edge goes to the losing team.
Just a quality win, and you look at the box score and some really good numbers for Rubio. He just looked like an orchestrator out there. His teammates kept running to the open spot, and he found them time and time again.
Kerr's shot is good.
How about the purpose with which he's crashing the backboards right now? Some hard-earned second chance points.
To the inside, Bosch. Terrific assist, a nice finish. Solid play all around.
And they've just done a great job of keeping this crowd out of the game. And we're getting closer to victory. The crowd's getting quieter.
And there's not a whole lot for them to be cheering about anymore. I mean, their guys got it handed to them.
And the foul called on Freak. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
Fouling like that isn't how you get back in the game.
Looked to me like just a frustration foul. It really kind of sums up the game they're having in general.
Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation. 5 seconds left to play in the final quarter. It counts. And that's a double-double for him now. 11 points and 13 rebounds. So it's Minnesota winning this one easy. To come into an opponent's building and
The 2K Sports post-game show.
Thank you, Kevin. And now we have the opportunity to present Ricky Rubio. Let's get your opinion, Shaq.
Well, he showed us just how good.
And that's it for our broadcast here tonight. But we're just...
You were a beast on the boards tonight. Was it frustrating that your teammates weren't pulling their weight?
I mean, of course it's frustrating. I can't do this alone. We all need to do our part out there, and that includes the dirty work on the glass. You know, where's the effort? We gotta do better in this game. No excuses.
You definitely came to play tonight, but your teammates did not. How disappointed are you in them?
I'm disappointed for sure. I don't ever want to lose, but this is on me as much as it is anybody else. Look, you could always do more. We'll figure it out, though. I have all the faith in the world in these guys.
You went through a lot last year as you got acclimated to being in the NBA. And then you went through a tough time in the offseason with the death of your childhood friend, Victor. Can you explain your mindset to us as you try to move forward this season?
You're right. It's definitely been a challenging year. My rookie season, it all seems like a blur now. Losing Vic, that was one of the hardest things I've ever dealt with in my life. But I'm here now, in a great situation for me to grow my game and my focus on the game of basketball. 100%, 10 times 10. And I'm gonna do whatever I can to bring this team a championship. But that's all I got. Thank you.